Coming up on this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, the children's play, girls diving, and Columbus Day trivia. All this and more coming up next.
Spin it back.
Visualize it. I'll give it something to do.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Shay Persico. The girls' cross-country team has been training hard since the summer, but with summer coming to a close, their season is just beginning. Veda runs into the story.
The girls' cross-country team has been working hard so far this season, but we all know practice makes perfect.
We start pretty much once track ends in the summer. We run every day in the morning, 5 or 6 days a week.
We practice lots of places actually. One of the areas that we'll hit most is Ashbury Park. We usually meet there about 4 days a week.
As is the case with many other sports teams here at Neuqua, the change in conferences has brought not only new competitors but new challenges as well.
In our first year in the DVC, one of the goals is to survive. There's a lot of good teams there. So we want to challenge, really in that 3 to 4 spot.
We actually, our sectional changed this year, so we're in a lot harder sectional where with a lot of the top teams in the state. And so obviously just get out of that, but we've been doing pretty well at state this year for the past several years, so I think just to continue that.
Throughout the season, various bonding activities bring them closer together.
Yeah, our team's pretty close-knit actually for as big as it is. There's 88 members. They do a pasta party every weekend. They did a scavenger hunt activity last weekend.
Catch them this Saturday at 8:30 at West Aurora. And good luck to the team on the rest of their season. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Veda Tappan.
Many children have been working hard on this year's fall children's play. Emma shares more on the story.
The cast and crew of this year's fall children's play, The Little Prince, has been working hard the past 2 months to get ready to hit the stage this week. During the rehearsals and practices, the team builds bonds and relationships they will cherish for a long time. They love to share these moments with each other while preparing for the play.
Some of the way that the team bonds, we do a lot of exercises and warm-ups. So we do a lot of improv games or just warm-up games where we let our energy get high and we just kind of laugh and get to know each other through that. We also bond kind of being backstage, when you're not on stage. We just talk about school or what happened that day or just getting to know each other if we don't already know that person. We just become one big family, whether they're freshmen or sophomores or juniors or seniors that we might have known since kindergarten. It seems like no matter what, we're always learning something new about each other or just making new memories that last us through the show and just through high school.
Check out The Little Prince October 8th and 9th at 7 p.m. and October 10th at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. in the Neuqua Valley Auditorium. Good luck to all the actors and actresses, and for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Emma Smith.
There is a new business in Naperville that is affordable, family-friendly, and tons of fun. Liam and Nick swing into the story.
Topgolf is beginning to be the talk of Neuqua Valley, but what exactly is it?
So Topgolf is a driving range entertainment complex that focuses around a golf-type game. So all of the balls have a microchip inside of them. You hit that ball into an outfield that's 240 yards. It has 11 different targets inside of it. And each time that ball goes inside a target, you can score points. While you're playing, we bring all the food and beverage to you. We have a full restaurant inside the facility as well as a full bar.
Topgolf is not only a driving range, but an entertainment center as well.
We have 9 different games you can play for all different skill levels, so you can play against your heavy hitters or little kids. If you're not interested in playing Topgolf, we also have complimentary billiards, foosball, shuffleboard, and 3 Xbox Connects inside the facility. Provide all the golf clubs at your hitting bay. We also have left-handed clubs as well as clubs for youths and toddlers.
Topgolf has a lot to offer. Come check out one of Naperville's newest attractions.
For Wildcat Weekly, along with Nick Karachi, I'm Liam Kierstein.
As the boosters keep making improvements to Neuqua, many don't know how hard this group has worked to succeed. Chaz looks into the story.
If you've been doing an activity in gym class or just catching a quick volleyball game, you have seen the newest addition to the Neuqua Gymnasium.
Our Athletic Booster Club has raised over the last couple, 2-3 years, funds generated from our concession sales and our Wildcat Wear sales. and those funds have been put aside in the purchasing of the new scoreboard.
The Nequa scoreboard has some new interesting features that the Nequa athletic boosters have not seen before.
Better statistics. So if you came to the volleyball game, you might see that now that you'll see the player's number, and you'll also see statistics. So you'll see how many aces that player had, or how many kills that player had. And we'll see some of those statistics also used in our basketball season, wrestling season, etc. The past scoreboard is about 19 years old, so it was time to try to update that, and obviously we'd like to do that in the future for all of our scoreboards, but because of the cost, we have to do it a little at a time. So we've been wanting to do that for the last couple of years.
The new scoreboard will be featured in sports such as volleyball, basketball, and wrestling. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Chaz LaPointe.
The girls' dive team has been hard at work this season. Andrea dives into the story.
The girls' dive team is a bigger part of the Nequa swim program than we may think. The 4 girls that make up the team have been very successful so far this season and have been working hard every day to improve their diving skills.
Team's done great this season. We have a great group of girls, and the nice thing that is happening is every single meet they've improved on their scores. So we're getting better and better as the season goes on.
The dive team has been competing strong so far and have high expectations for the rest of their season.
I expect us to keep on improving, getting more dives, practicing harder. Definitely, since we're coming up to more invites instead of dual meets, definitely improving those scores and getting ready for conference, sectionals, and state.
We're looking at conference this year in the new DVC and kind of going there and really rattling some cages. The girls work hard every day. We're always knocking it out in practice and giving 100% on a daily basis so that when meets come up, we're always prepared. And I think that's what sets us apart from a lot of other teams.
Good luck to the girls' dive team on the rest of their season. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Andrea Richards.
The students of Nequa are happy that there is no school on Monday thanks to Columbus Day. But do they really know the meaning behind this day? Jesse and Josh sail into the story.
$17.93?
1492.
1492.
I don't know.
He sailed the ocean blue in 1492.
7. No idea.
4. False. True.
False.
Was he Italian? He was Italian, right? I'm just thinking of Italian names. The Mayflower.
Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Jonah's Ark?
I have no idea.
Britain.
The Spanish flag.
I don't know.
Confederate.
Have a great Columbus Day weekend. And for Wildcat Weekly, along with Josh Rogers, I'm Jessie Boudreau.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend, Wildcats.